The NFL is so incredibly dumb. Find out why next. What's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video. In today's topic, we're going to be tackling the NFL and how they are completely idiotic at this point. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So, why are we talking about the NFL in the middle of May? Well, big time story broke today. The NFL owners had a meeting to discuss the quote unquote issue with players kneeling. This has been happening for the last 2 years or so when Colin Kaepernick started the movement. And now it's reached the point where the NFL is actually trying to do something to implement change on it. So they came up with a plan, and I'm going to run through each step of the plan, and we'll talk about why it's not going to work and incredibly dumb and asinine. So, anyway, first step, the home team can decide whether or not they will go out to the field for the national anthem or if they will stay in the locker room. Now, they not only decide for themselves, they also decide the fate of the away team. So, no matter what, the away team has to abide by the home team's decision. If the home team elects to go out onto the field for the national anthem, the players are supposed to be standing. If they do not stand, they will be flagged for a 15-yard personal foul penalty if you are kneeling. Question for you. I have a lot of things to get to, but first off, question for you. If you come out and 10 guys are kneeling, are you starting the game with a 150-yard penalty? That is my question. How are you possibly going to implement something that happens pre-game affecting the actual game itself? Whatever happens previously should not matter to the actual game. Whatever goes on in between those 60 minutes should be the deciding factor, not whether or not someone stood or knelt. It should be up to the players or the team itself to decide what it wants to do. I get it that most owners don't like the players kneeling, and I understand that if you are an owner, technically you are the boss, so it whatever you say goes, right? That's how it works in the working world. But this is the exact wrong way for the NFL to handle it. You know the reaction is going to be terrible on both sides, from the players and the fans. And they have so many other things to worry about than this stupid debate. You have Colin Kaepernick suing the NFL. You should probably be worried about that. You have concussions, so many other issues with the actual gameplay. Thursday Night Football being an absolute joke. Maybe get on that, NFL. But this is what we are dealing with right now. The NFL's number one priority. The owners are having meetings, and what they've come up with was that the home team is going to decide whether both teams are on the field or not for the national anthem, and that if anyone does kneel, you're getting flagged for it. Come on, we're so much better than this. This should be the last thing on everyone's minds, and apparently the NFL disagrees, but whatever. I mean, how can you logically say this is a good idea? That something that happens pre-game should affect what happens on the field. Your right as an American to protest is now getting your team flagged. Why? Come on, we're so much better than this, guys. If you agree with me, comment below. If you disagree, comment below. I don't care. I'm open to discussion. If you want to get at me on social media, again, I'll talk to you there too, at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hopefully, next video we'll be talking about something a little bit more in depth with sports related instead of one of these dumb rant things that I have to react to something dumb the NFL does. Lord knows. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for listening.